Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing this Saturday night? Well, I'll get back here on this toolbox build I've been doing. And I ran into a little snafu. And I don't know if I'm overthinking this or not, but I'll show you what's going on. But where we left off is I was putting these on. I was putting these flat metal on. As you can see, I've got them on, got them bolted in. And I will show you a reason why I only put 3 of these bolts in on each one. And as you can see, I got 4 left over here. But I want to show you guys something. Now, my infinite wisdom and thinking is that, okay, the stock casters that are on these toolboxes, let me show you them. Okay, here they are. The stock casters that were on this toolbox. Now, what I've come to find out, that this toolbox is capable of 2,600 pounds of storage capacity. That's the limit to what it can handle. And that's basically what these casters can handle. Okay, that's for the 44-inch box itself. It would be fine that I could put these casters on here, like so, and then build my sides on it. But will them casters actually handle the weight? That's kind of what I was thinking of. You know, putting extra added cabinets on this, on both sides. How much weight am I really going to have on this cabinet? The factor, you know, from Harbor Freight, these casters are only rated for like 650 pounds per caster. So you're looking at 650 pounds, that's 1,300 pounds, that's 2,600 pounds total for the cabinet. Now, I'm going to be adding, oh, Lord have mercy, I don't know, I'm going to be adding probably another, at least 300 pounds on this side and 300 pounds on that side. So you're looking at an additional 600 pounds of weight on these casters. So what I'm going to do is, I found some new casters that I'm going to put on this tool cart. And I'm going to show you what I've got here real quick. So I'll remove these. These would be perfect. These would be okay for the time being. But I got some other casters here that I'm going to use. So I'll show you them real quick. So there are the casters that I bought. These casters are rated at 1,100 pounds per caster. So 1,100 pounds per caster, 4 casters, you're looking at 4,400 pounds. That's over 2 ton of cabinet and tool weight. So what I'm thinking about doing here is you can see these casters, if you look at it, they're not lined up with the holes. So when I bought these, I thought to myself, well, heck, I shouldn't drill this hole here because this one isn't going to line up with this hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these casters up with right here, like so. And I'm going to put the casters outside the edge of this toolbox just for some, just for support for the added weight. That's my thinking. If I put them here, you're just at the weight of the toolbox itself. If I spread the weight out a little further, come out here like so, I'll have a little better chance of distributing the weight better. So these are low profile casters. These are highly recommended casters. Like I said, they're 1,100 pounds a piece. I have all 4 swivel casters on this. So this will be a great addition to this build. So that's the reason why I only put 3 bolts in this. I'm going to drill holes right here like so. Put a hole here, I'm going to thread the bolt into the steel here and go that way. Okay, now another thing I'm having in a debate I've come across was, okay, now when I put this 26-inch cabinet on here, the 26 cabinet is going to sit on there, and then the 30-inch wide roll cart is going to bolt on the top of it. Well, what I've come to find out, or thinking, is that I'm going to bolt this side here. I'm going to these two bolt holes. I'm going to drill into the side of the cabinet here. So I'll have 4 bolts on each end that will hold the weight of all the tools that are going to be in this side onto the side of this cabinet here. So my thinking is there is a little bit of flex right here, okay? Now what's going to happen when I start weighting this cabinet down, putting tools in it, is the cabinet are these going to go like this and pull away from the cabinet here. So my thinking is, what I'm going to do, in order to deter that from happening, I'm going to put some extra, well, the focus on this thing is nuts. But anyways, what I'm thinking about doing is, what I want to do is, to avoid these flexing and pulling away from the cabinet when I put weight in it, is I'm going to put some angle iron from here out to deter this from flexing down. So my thought was, I'm going to take a piece of angle iron and bolt to these 2 holes here out so it'll deter it from flexing too much. Well, my thinking, if I just take a piece of angle iron right here and bolt it to this, how much is this going to reflect? Will the holes, will these flex here? So, in my thinking, and this is how my mind thinks, what am I going to do to deter that from happening? If you get a lot of weight in this side here with all the tools, there's going to be a lot of weight on these pieces here, and a lot of weight flexing on the side of this toolbox. On either side, I'm going to have a lot of weight distribution. So what I did, in my thinking, I got some angle iron, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, there's my piece of angle iron. This is a 6-foot piece of angle iron that I'm going to put all the way across here. I wish I could get an 8-foot piece, but I can't. I can only get a hold of a 6-foot piece. So 6-foot piece, this cabinet is 42 inches wide. So what I'm going to end up having is, I'm going to have 15 inches of angle iron on this side. Well, let me get my other piece here real quick. And there we go. I got 2 pieces of angle iron. Then I'm going to bolt to the bottom of this toolbox. I'm going to bolt them into them 2 holes right there on each end. So that will eliminate some of the flex coming down. This toolbox is going to have, I have bought more metal and weight for this toolbox than it originally had, if you can really see it. I mean, I'm reinforcing this thing to hold a lot of weight. I mean, I've got casters that'll hold 1,100 pounds apiece. This toolbox will handle 4,400 pounds. That's over 2 tons of weight. I don't know how much tools weigh, but you know dang well that they weigh a lot. But I'm going to, I'm going to make this box as strong as possible to keep you know, from it flexing. I don't want, you know, when I start filling this toolbox full on this side of tools, I don't want these sides here, when I bolt these sides here, I don't want them pulling away from the top of this box here. You know, it could. When it flexes, that's going to happen. This angle iron is going to keep that from happening. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So there's my plans. There's where I'm at with it. I got to bolt these to it. I'm going to bolt my casters to it. Get them done. And also, you guys, I was cutting the top off of this thing right here. Guess what? I got it all cut off. And I'll show you what it looks like here real quick. Looky there. Bingo! The top is off. So I got a perfect top here with 2 slides on each side. As you can see, this piece right here, if you look at it, this right here, from here to there, will fit in the space from here to there perfectly. So I'll actually be able to put a top drawer in this. So another thing what I wanted to do and show you guys real quick with this build, I was actually thinking about, okay, this top here, this is 22 inches deep, where this is only 19 inches deep. So there's going to be some exposed metal on this, on the top here, exposed on that. You know, it's going to be, this will be sticking, this right here might, depending on how I do it, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. When I get this all put together, I'll decide it. How far out this right here will be poking out here, and how much of this will be out the back. So, in my thinking is, what am I going to do to dress this up a little bit? So, I went to Lowe's today. Well, I went to Menards first. That's where I got my angle iron. This angle iron I got at Menards today. And I was looking at Menards on a 2 inch by 2 inch angle iron of aluminum angle. And Menards didn't have any. So I went over to Lowe's to see if I can find a piece. Well, I found a piece. I found a piece of 2 inch by 2 inch aluminum angle. And it was $35 for a 8-foot piece. Well, just so happened that I found a piece of angle. Here it is. In at Lowe's. There you go. This is a 1/16 of an inch by 2 inch by 8-foot piece of angle. Okay? 1/16 inch thick, 2 inch by 2 inch. Now, if you look at it, it's got some damage done to it. It was in the thing there. There's not much damage down this way, but down this way there's a lot of damage done to it. So I went to one of the people that I talked to at Lowe's. You know, can I get this for a good price? You know, regular price is $35. Can you do something for me? Well, the person I talked to says, well, I'll have to get a hold of a store manager and see what happens. Well, we went to a store manager and they talked to her, and they said, we'll take 50% off this piece of angle. And I said, I don't really care. She says there's going to be no returns on it. The manager said there's going to be no returns on it. I said, I really didn't care. I said, what I'm going to use it for, I'm going to cut it up. And it's going to be in the back side. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to put this on the front side here for a piece of angle on the front and back for a topper on this thing. So I got this piece of angle iron for $17.50. regularly $35. So, that's my dealio now, what I'm going to do, and what bargains I've gotten. I had to pay $15 a piece for these pieces of angle. I'm going to bolt them to the bottom of the cart. I'm going to bolt the casters on the bottom of this before I flip this thing over. So that's where I'm at on this, guys. I thought I'd show you this real quick. I'm going to, this video is getting over 15 minutes long now. So I'm going to post this on. I'll get this done so you guys can see it. I'm going to get this thing flipped back over on its top, or on its feet, I should say. And we'll start putting parts onto the side of this toolbox. So there's where I'm at with it, guys. That's what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this and see that I'm, you know, I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. I just got this metal yesterday. So yeah, there's where I'm at, guys. So yeah, be ready for what's to come. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. Catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks for always watching.